Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Today we're going to be refreshing a razor and testing this stone and its refreshing capabilities. So far I had done last video. I showed you this stone more close up. We lapped it and all that. And today we're going to be honing this Ralph Aust razor. Really nice. This is probably my first new razor that I bought. New, I mean not an antique, not vintage razor, and it's been really good to me. Today I just want to take you in my little journey as I test this stone and discover if it is good, bad, probably not bad, but where does it fit? You know, all stones are useful for something. Some are just paperweights, but they'll be useful for that, right? So we will discover if it is a good razor hone, if it is good for, maybe it's a kitchen knife stone. So we're gonna slurry her up. Nice slurry. And we're gonna be refreshing this razor. This razor started to pull a little bit, nothing too bad, but I'm gonna do what I would do regularly on a refresh with a J-Nat with it. So we're gonna do some circles. Nothing too much. I'm gonna do some half circles. I'm not applying pressure. The only reason I'm grinding with two hands is it was oily from my camellia oil and it's a little slippery. Some half circles. Alright, so at this level, this razor was already honed on a J-Nat. Pretty high up, and you know, I had very nice finish, very sharp, very keen. So the slurry has darkened. It's not incredibly dark, but I wouldn't expect that. That's something to look out for when you are testing a stone, is what razor, you know, what level is your razor coming from. So on a high grit, let's call it grit, a very hard stone or hard stone, if you take a razor from 8,000 grit to that finisher, the slurry is not going to darken as fast as it would going from, let's say, a 4K to that same stone, because what you're doing to the edge is basically not as much as you would if the razor comes from a 4K. That makes sense. It's kind of like woodworking, right? The micro scratches that are there are deeper coming from a 4K or a 1K or whatever than they are from an 8K or 12K. That's why I don't like usually going from a 12K to a J-Nat, because I like the profile better from a J-Nat coming from like a 4K, maybe a 5K, sometimes an 8K, depending on the J-Nat. But that gives me a more true J-Nat profile on that edge. Man, it's, I don't know if you guys see it, but the slurry is literally going over the razor almost. If I go fast enough, it will go over. It's, let's see if I do it slower. Look at that. It's insane. This stone is really nice. Really like the patterns. I don't know if you guys can see it. It has some lines. It looks like wood almost, like a dark green wood. Pattern is really pretty. So all I'm gonna do right now is I did the circles, about 10 circles each way, about, I don't remember how many half strokes, and then I'm just gonna start diluting. So everything I picked up, I'm gonna start diluting it. And that's all it's gonna be. It's just gonna be a quick dilute. We're gonna strop and we're gonna do it again. Maybe not, we're not gonna re-slurry, but we're going to do a couple more passes. You dilute like this, try to bring some fresh water into it. That way you are exchanging slurry for water as you are wiping it. So like that. See? All right. So I already refreshed a razor with this stone, and what I did is I used Koma for my Koma Nagura for the slurry portion, and then I finished on just water on the stone. In this case, I wanted to do base stone slurry instead of Koma. Man, all of a sudden this stone got really slick. So when it had the slurry, it had a higher noise, as I'm toning. Now it got slippery, kind of like oily. Very odd, very cool. So what we're gonna do now is gonna do some stropping. Do some stropping. See where we at in my arm. All right, scaring hairs away. Some nice water in here. A couple more passes and we should be good. Oh man, this stone really likes just water. That is awesome. When you're doing these, if you decide to do these are not necessary at all. You could damage the edge if you tilt it as you coming forward. Just make sure you don't. so you don't hit it wrong in that edge there. Nice, smooth passes. There you guys have it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Check out my Etsy store. Check out my other content. Thank you for following me in this journey to see how good or not so good is this stone. I will be shaving with the 2 razors that I hone with it, and then both I finish with them. There's no point in checking right now on the lower level because I was sold when I bought this in Japan. I was told it was a finisher, so I'm gonna go and try it as a finisher, and if that doesn't work, then we're gonna start testing from 1K up to see where this stone fits. And if it doesn't fit with razors, it will surely sharpen some kitchen knives. But so far, no incursions. So far, it's honing really well. It's a beautiful stone. Thank you for watching.